Okay, I wanted to just do a little short video to show you about what stuff looks like when it comes through the mail. It's out of season. It's the end of November, 1st of December. It's cold, but I got a muscadine vine in, and it's a new one. It's University of Arkansas brought this plant out, and I'm excited about it for where we live because a lot of muscadines are South Georgia kind of crops, and this is a northern variety. I'm sure you can grow it anywhere. That's not what I mean. But what excited me about it was the cold hardiness on it. University of Arkansas has a division that does plant sciences like most agricultural schools. And 2 or 3 years ago, we had a really bad winter, especially in central Arkansas. And I mean maybe like a -12 or a -15 Fahrenheit. A cold, and they lost a lot of vines. We lost a lot of vines. People that live in the southeast, upper tier, lost a lot of stuff. And this particular muscadine didn't hurt it. It didn't knock it back. It didn't phase it. And so they said, this may be a really cold hardy vine. And they've done their research and their breeding program, and they've come out with a product called Mighty Fine. And let's see if you can get in there. Look at that. But I twofold, I wanted to show you that there's new stuff coming on market all the time. It's pretty big business for people to come up with new varieties that serve a niche. This niche being maybe you can grow muscadines in an area that's colder than you normally would think. And that's good. That just broadens the range of this kind of plant. I do want to show you how this thing comes packed. I know you're looking at it, but I bought this from Isons, and I don't think they would mind me, saying their name, but this thing's wonderful. They've done such a good job leaving me some growth. It's completely dormant, which I was worried about. I didn't want to get a plant from middle Georgia here in Broomtown and then go plant it and it, even though it's cold hardy, I don't know how much of the sap's gone down, but it looks completely dormant. So that's good. I'll plant this. But Isons does a really good job of packaging. I'm always nervous, and I get a lot of mail order plants because I like to try different varieties, and they're just not available in the big box stores. These folks do a really good job. This is packed nice. It's not dry. It's probably not been in this but about 4 days. Ever how long it takes Federal Express to get it from Sonoa, Georgia to Broomtown. So that's really all I wanted to say. There's nothing great to look at. It's mighty fine. If you can still find it, it was sold out for a while. It didn't last long when they said they had it. But if you get frost damage on vines, this might be a solution. And I didn't want you to have apprehension as far as mail order. It looks great. The plant looks great. The packaging was nice. It doesn't have any stress. One of the good things about sending it when it's dormant is, it doesn't stress very easily. If this was fully leafed out, and that would have been a different animal. But I'll hush, but this is mighty fine. Isons sold it. They did a great job, and I'm excited to plant it. That's all. Thank you. One more thing. Let's, I know I showed you how well it was packaged, and I quite honestly forgot to. Let's, because I'm gonna take it outside. But while we're here, I want you to see the roots, and I want to see the roots. Anticipate how it's been packaged, but it's kind of nice to see if the package is done where it's not, drying out and such as that. Hang on one second, and let me find a knife. I found a knife, as you can see, I suppose. It's wrapped, it's taped, well, and let's see if this won't work now. Now, if this were a professional outfit here, meanwhile in Broomtown, we'd have had all this staged and everything cut. That's how you know you're watching true amateurs. And I'm probably gonna get in trouble for doing this on the breakfast table, because it's probably gonna make a mess, but let's make a mess anyway. It is wrapped, and you can see the gel. It's the jelly stuff to keep it from drying out. I hadn't made my mind up yet if I'm gonna just pot it up and let it stay dormant till spring, or go ahead and plant it. We're on December here, so it's not late, but by any stretch it's not early. So I don't know. It seems ironic to me to be worried about planting it in the winter when the reason I got it was because it's cold hardy. So I'll probably put it in the ground and let it roll. Let's see what happens. But all in all, I'm excited about Mighty Fine. It may be a case of where if I have any varieties that are dead this spring that don't come back out, they may get replaced with this kind of variety instead of, like Supreme. I'm worried about Supreme where I live. And I hope we're not too cold in the winter. But, and that's part of the fun of it anyway, is, if everything was known, there wouldn't be much of a challenge to it. So on goes the saga of Muscadine patch, but we'll catch back up with each other in a little while. One more thing, and I'll say this to brag about Isons, because they just don't leave you, here's your plant, go enjoy it. They send you a little pamphlet telling you how to plant, and it's kind of cool because it's not just muscadine vines, and you can use your phone to QR code that kind of stuff. But probably 90% of the people watching this video already know more than this brochure, but I just thought that was nice. That's just a little ad. They didn't have to do that. They could have said, go to the website, and you probably will anyway. But that's classy. I've gotten, like I said, a lot of stuff, and a lot of people don't do that. There's a lot of folks that just chunk a plant in a box and send it to you, and wish you good luck. And that's not the case. These folks are. I would not be hesitant to buy anything from them. They do good. Okay, I'm really gone this time. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you would, take a second to hit the subscribe button for us. It helps us a lot. I appreciate it.